Hey everyone, the world is in interesting times, interesting change, uncertain times, and problems are going to come out of all what's happening. Of course, we talk about the war in Iran, we talk about AI, but what we're going to do in this moment, in this podcast, is talk about opportunities that are going to come out of all this change and how we should handle it and grab it and run with it. So stay tuned with us because we are going to discuss some great points, great opportunities, things that you need to think about, actions you must take to know how to maneuver yourself through all these big changes taking place right now. Don't you think something that AI probably can't replace a good negotiator. It can't create the human touch of a negotiator. It can't replace a good salesperson. It can't replace the human touch of selling. Because as you know, selling has been my world for a long, long time. And it's a process of having somebody buy something or agree with you at negotiation. You've got to learn to relax and relate with them. You've got to build that warmth, that energy. A computer can't bring that warmth and energy. It's impossible. It will never bring that warmth and energy. Okay, you can't go and ask the computer to make love for you. That can't happen.
Not going to work.
Not going to work.
Can do other things.
So it can do other things. So whatever. But of course, we're out of time, and you just said it to me earlier that AI is going to probably be a bigger disruptor than ever before. But what I'm trying to get at is that the computer can't take away entrepreneurialism. And I think I know we've all talked about we've got to learn to work for ourselves or not have a boss and go and do your own thing. Well, you can't trust anybody anymore. I think you've got to learn, don't rely on anybody. Go and be creative. Have vision. Most people are scared. You know, they're scared to do
100%.
that. Why are they scared? Well, why are they scared?
Why are they scared?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a variety of reasons, but usually the thing that I mainly see is that they're worried about what other people are going to think or what other people are going to say. And Failure, yeah, essentially, yeah.
Because once I went to a convention many years ago and they said, if failing was not a problem, what would you do?
Yeah, exactly.
And all of a sudden, we had somebody get up on stage and told their dream. And it was amazing because failure was not a problem.
Because failure was an issue, yeah.
But because it's an issue, her dream would never come about.
Yep. I like that saying where it's not, what is it, ready, aim, fire, but it's fire, ready, aim, right? Which is like fire, shoot your shot, right? Because there's a good chance that a bus, not a good chance, you could walk out tomorrow and get hit by a bus, right? You don't know what's going to happen. So unless you shoot your shot.
Just go and do it.
Go and do it.
Yeah, look, I've met some great entrepreneurs around the world and whatever. And once we're talking about writing a book, I'm thinking about this, and he said, just go and write it.
Yeah, totally.
Just go and do it. Yeah, but I'm not, no, you're ready. Just 100%. Do it. And that's just one area. I'm not telling everybody to write a book, but I'm just saying, just go and do it. The problem is there's no action and whatever. And I've read now that, AI is so extraordinary that one of the big AI groups is putting together their software package in AI that they will be the best computer hackers in the world. Nothing is impossible. Isn't that scary?
It's a little scary. The reason why it's so scary is because of the sheer it's known to these creators and these people who are creating it that this new system, these AI systems, are all conquering, all knowing. They're a million times smarter than anything else. I hear some things like it's a Nobel Peace winning prize, right? Gets created by a human once every few years. When the singularity happens in AI, which is expected to happen in the 2040s, it could happen even sooner. Like they reckon 1,000 of those ideas every minute can be created, right? Because these super intelligent, what do we call them? Can't call them beans. Super intelligent computers are going to just know everything. So what happens at that point is one of the big things, the health industry, right? So we talked a little bit about different things. We're like, okay, well, hang on. Okay, the human touch, I think, is you say all the time, you say there's nothing better than getting in front of someone and talking to them belly to belly.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think that human side will absolutely be valued. a lot.
Can't be replaced.
Can't be replaced. And that's why we're also, that whole organic feel of being at an event, right? How popular now are concerts again,
Yes.
right? I think also because all the musicians are losing money on Spotify, so they've got to come out of retirement and play live shows. But concerts and raves and these things where people can get together, the human connection.
They get inspired by it.
I think it's going to be valued a lot more.
A lot of AI is very clinical.
Yes.
There's no inspiration.
We see that a lot.
Look, AI, I know people are going to jump down my throat and say, oh, it can do this or it can do that. But you know what? It still can't have vision. It can have some vision, but it can't have vision. I know just recently I shared with you an idea about something that's happening out there, and this has always been there, but I saw a slight angle of vision, even though every AI could have seen what I was talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you exactly what that idea is right now.
Soon to be released.
Yes. But I came up with an idea which everybody said, oh, that was always there. I could have thought of that. But guess what?
You didn't.
Exactly. Because that's where the human touch comes in.
Yeah, definitely.
The light goes on in a different way, and that'll never be replaced. But I think people have to wake up. And when people used to say, learn to be entrepreneurial, you have to really learn to be entrepreneurial.
There's never more important time than now.
Mothers and fathers, teach your children to be entrepreneurial. They've got to learn to stand up on their own 2 feet, take responsibility, build your own business, build ways of multiple streams of income. This has got to happen. Otherwise, you won't survive this, and there will be disaster and devastation. Mind you, I still believe the world reinvents itself. They think up other ways, and they'll be made to think up other ways.
Well, the thing is with this one, with this change in this wave that we're seeing, you're going to have no choice.
No choice.
Right? It's not like, when the car came in, and you can still ride horses today, right? Of course, you can't ride them through the main street of Sydney, but you can still ride a horse. It's not like horses disappeared when cars come in, but you're going to have no choice when AI is so powerful. You're going to have no choice. What are you going to do? Now, there's talk about a lot of different things around. I know Elon Musk was recently, he was asked this question, well, what do humans do then? How do we get paid? What happens, right? I think one of the big questions are people going to get bored, right? Because so many people get satisfaction out of their jobs, out of their roles, out of what they do. And he was saying, well, the only thing he can really think of is like the government having like an income, a universal income for people. Because the other thing that's going to happen, which will be a major impact, is manufacturing of everything. Is the price is going to come so far down. Now, I know you mentioned just before we started rolling, was about in the sweatshops in India and China and everything else, they've got the AI strapped to their heads. So they get it now for 2 cents to do nothing. They want it for free. And they want the AI to work 24/7, right? So manufacturing, the price of goods is going to massively come down because of just how easy it's going to be and how much it's going to get, how much can be manufactured so quickly. So I mean, there's a whole array of things happening here, and if you don't have your head around it, and if you're not staying one step ahead, I think, and we've spoke about this before, Greg, the middle ground is disappearing. The middle income earners is disappearing, right? There's a wedge that's getting driven in the middle. You're either going to end up on the high side or the low side, right? And it's the choices that you make now because AI is expediting that path, in my opinion.
I reckon it's just a take on this is that people have often said to me, I'm not much of a salesman. I'm not a salesman. Let me say something. We're all salesmen. Agree or not agree? We're all salesmen, and people who can have the ability to sell and have vision, you're never out of a job, and of course become entrepreneurial.
Well, it's going to be even more, right? If you're a human that can really do that very well, it's going to be something that's really wanted because it's going to be robots doing so many things. People are going to yearn for things to get something from a human, right? To have that connection.
But I disagree with Mr. Elon Musk. I believe that we will reinvent ourselves. We will find our way through it. Some people will get there quicker than others. I'm saying get ahead of the game and you can learn to be in part, but we will survive and we'll get smarter and we'll be more creative and other things will come out of it. It's my opinion, because
we might even be a hybrid, a mix between the two. What do you reckon? You reckon you get injected with some kind of AI thing and you turn into half Greg, half AI? What does everyone think?
No, don't work. It's not going to work.
Okay.
Well, at any rate, but that's my take on this
I love
AI space.
I love the hot take for this week. It was
the hot
really
take
good.
for this week, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more. I think it will be very interesting where it goes from here. But we're also going to have some amazing guests coming on as well. Some people we're going to talk to, experts in all this space and different things. But yeah, really looking forward to this.
And by the way, Australia, for those who are watching in Australia, they're getting robo taxis this year, 2026. They're getting robo taxis, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I actually said to an Uber driver in America, because there was the Waymo, and I said to him, are you concerned here? No, mate, I've been an Uber driver for 10 years. It won't replace me. I said, but it might.
Yep. I know.
I think it will.
Absolutely it will. It's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's when.
Because they really don't have accidents. And
this whole scaremongering thing of that humans are, we don't want robots. Oh my God. I'd rather have a robot driving.
Or my girlfriend said to me, I don't think I want to get into one of these Uber taxis.
I thought you were about to say something really bad then.
No, don't go there.
I know, I think you're going to see you want your girlfriend to have a robot.
Yeah, I know. And she said, I don't think I could. And I said, hey, you get the metro every day.
Oh, look, I would love...
Who's driving that?
I would love to get in a car. The amount of times that I've have to travel, I would love to get in a car, punch in where it is, wind, put the blinds up and have a nap. I would love... personally, I would love it. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a couple of old cars, so I love driving cars. But, for the long trips, it would be a godsend.
It would be a godsend. And, mate, there's a lot of things you could do.
Lots of things you could do.
Don't think too much.
No, lots of things you could do. But sleeping would be fantastic. Imagine having a nap. You got some business meeting in an hour and a half and you got to drive into the city.
But one more time, people have lives and have emotion and feelings, and that can never be replaced. Okay.
It's going to take a bit to replace that.
Speaking about my girlfriend, she thinks everything's about the energy people bring.
It's true.
And she said it's such a strong energy. Mr. and Mrs. AI can't bring that.
They can't bring that energy.
And there will come brand new opportunity.
I don't know. Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2, there was some good energy there from that AI. He was what else when he come back and he was the good Terminator. Have you watched Terminator?
No.
All right. Well, we can't really talk about AI if we haven't watched Terminator.
Really? That's AI 30 years ago.
The funny thing is, I think it was called Skynet in Terminator, and or is that no, that's right. Elon Musk one. What's his one called? Starlink.
Well, they all want to go. They all want to go. Nobody wants to live on the moon.
No, not living on the moon.
Right.
Come on, Elon.
And,
anyway,
or Mars. At any rate, thank you.
The moon. We said moon. Mars.
Mars and moon. No, NASA wants to go to the moon.
Oh, that's right.
Elon wants to go and live
Mars.
on Mars. Nobody wants to live there, mate.
He can live there if he wants. I'm not going there.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.